Welcome to the Wild West Show Radio TV, and these are the diaries of a hustler with your boy Bobo Zola. Today I've got a very special guest. As you can see, which is Simnan, man. Simnan, that's shooting her next. Can you introduce yourself, man?
Sure, Fetsu,
Don't forget the mic.
I'm the founder of Izaza Eyewear. Man.
Yeah, man. And so today, as you can see, guys, which that's why we decided to look nice. He even hooked me up with what's in there. The eyes are the window to the soul. So, Fanda windows of one. My window are leaving. Okay, man. Please tell us a bit about yourself, man.
Sure. Polani from Polani, born and bred, Soweto, Snawane.
Yeah.
Went to high school at Pakis. After that, pursued a career in marketing.
Okay.
Got a BCom in marketing.
Yeah.
Went in corporate, ngaspana, bomnandi. Hey, wabona ukuthi no, indawo yengamla.
I
Then that's when I decided to go back to the drawing board. Whereas actually, I was like, in varsity actually.
Yeah.
I started selling in varsity. I started thrifting. Usually, started selling there, started selling at university, and that's where the passion actually started.
Yeah.
And then after that, we graduated from university. We wanted to pursue our,
dreams,
professional careers and everything else. And then, later on, you then realize, where you're actually from, and where I should be. So I went back and connection, and the next thing I started this as Eyewear.
But I guess that's not always the case now when you say where you started, because there's guys who started rapping. There's a lot of guys who went to school with and
sure.
You find that it's not even for them.
No, hey, bro, I'm the part of it. Honestly, for instance, this is not like my first hustle. Inner City Picnics, I'm not sure if you guys know of that, but I used to run that. I used to own that.
Yeah.
Which is events. So there's a couple of hustles that I've done, but it's not where I usually started. But I'm going to Yazi, all those other failures, business failures, they count, and then they lead you to the destiny where I think
you want to go. Yeah,
exactly.
But then, out of all the businesses that are there, you say you've been doing events and all those things. Mm-hmm. What drove you back to Amazaza, or was it because of what you said just now?
I think the passion, man. Because even everyone, honestly speaking, I think I went into events just purely because I was known, I was that guy in Jokere. I'm famous, but and so on. But then a lot of people loved what I was doing at that time. And then, I thought maybe let's just cash in out of this. Whilst I was actually still working professionally for Prime Media. And then time went, and I actually found out that yes, I love people, but I don't think I love events.
The stress that comes with
exactly. Yeah. It's too much. There's too many people that are involved. There's too many stakes that are involved. That just because exactly. Everyone's got their own demands. from suppliers that sound to DJs to alcohol. Dog, there's so many things that are Abantu events are respected, because I know I've been there, and to actually make it out successfully in events, it's not child's play. So for me, it was actually this is not really what I actually like. And then I had to search I had to search, what do I really like? And when I'm looking at back in varsity, I used to love dressing up. Even now, when I do have this card, so, we got into too much. But then, and I actually wanted to be a stylist for some reason.
Yeah.
But then I didn't pursue fashion. I ended up pursuing marketing. And then I was like, no, how do I then still do what I like, but in a different way? And then I remember let me see if I can still find my connections and see if I can get these direct instead of what I was doing back then. A couple of calls, couple of emails and so forth. Corona Yaskawata, Bamba. you know, my channel. But then and then that's how I actually started. Because honestly speaking, I started this. But my last year, sometime
before Corona, Corona was in March this year.
Just before Corona started. That's when I was like, okay, let me take this seriously and let me do it.
Yeah.
Because Nakona is a span with Sapela in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole department got retrenched. Package A to what. So you were sitting there with a lump sum of money and thinking, oh damn, what do I then do?
Yeah.
And that's when everything I think started out, where I was thinking, no man, let me try to sell these, because even people from back then were still asking me, yo, Dwana, so I saw, no, this is actually a niche where it's Spitfire. You can't find them anymore, because I used to, like, every time I fire, like on my Cape Town, I don't know about my Canal Walk and go to Spitfire and go purchase a couple of pairs there, you know. But now Spitfire's not even there anymore, and then I'm not too sure Ushaka Marine if they're still there. But you know, like, a lot of people can't get dope shades anymore. You have to either pay an arm and a leg and so on.
Yeah.
Whereas I found out which the plug is, it's not like
it's not that heavy.
Yeah,
because I was checking on your Instagram page, the prices are not that heavy. Even every time when you post something, it's always reasonable, around 250 or 180.
They're reasonable, my brother. They're reasonable because I also get them for reasonable price, and the quality is also good.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're also very price low is that like, I'm pushing numbers more.
Oh, so you sell more to stores than individual people.
So I'm pushing numbers more than I'm an individual. Like, I call them individual, but then you get like a store owner. I just want a couple of these. I choose this style, that style.
Yeah.
Then give me 100 pair of these and that.
And then
Then obviously from that price, then I'm going to then I'm supplier. So it's easier for even other people to do reselling, like for myself, because I've got quite a lot of people. Like, let's say for instance, I've got some in Mpumalanga, I've got some in Cape Town, I've got some in PE, and I've just got 2 in Durban. So it's like, it's people that get stuff from me and then they resell it because the quality is good, you know.
Yeah.
And when you look at the market, when you look for a good pair of shades, my brother, you're gonna pay
a lot of money. So would you say you make most of your money with Ama stores or Rama individuals?
It's both Guamanje, B. It's both Guamanje, because Ama stores sometimes they buy money. Well, I can obviously not compare, business to business in the customer at all. But they're quite, like, I've got a nice customer base, and then I'm also growing my business base also. Yeah. So it's growing up and up, and then also I had a store which called Boulders Mall, where I took it down because the market that side.
Boulders Midrand side.
Yeah. So the market that side, I think it isn't to Basbona.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard when you're introducing new things to people,
Yeah.
It's much easier when people are aware of these dope things and they already want them and there's a demand already, not when you're introducing them. So I think that was the trend in Midrand. So I decided to stall Ganani and push online sales, but then we're going back Westgate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but
it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through God's grace, that's supposed to happen. Yeah. August will be launching a Westgate.
The Westgate.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be a Zaza Eyewear shop.
Zaza Eyewear, yeah.
And tell me something, I saw something very interesting now. I just said something interesting, Mausho Manjuguti. You actually started this business last year.
Yeah.
And your page on Instagram has almost 100,000 followers.
No, we've grown, bro. I mean, we've grown very quickly. Like, it was a quick thing, man. Like, Nakona, I'm a sponsor. No, as Chunan, sponsored ads.
Yeah.
Sponsored ads, and then you push the number of reach.
Okay.
Of how many people you want
the
ad to reach. Okay. So let's say, for instance, I'd spend maybe $800 on
sponsored ad.
Yeah.
I've seen that on social media. You have to.
Yeah, 100. I mean, like $800 will probably give me leeway of maybe, let's say, 100,000 followers. Okay. Those 100,000 followers, when no more follow it, dog. Like, when you're going through your stuff, it's gonna pop up. And then when it pop ups, and then the next thing you're like,
yeah.
And then that's how the followers come through. That's how the power.
And one other important thing that you just told us now, you're just schooling us now on Amazaza and the qualities when you're talking off air with These are taking now. I'm a 40%.
So these are 40% tinted and 60% transparent. Yeah.
Okay.
So meaning that these are winter shades, basically. So see winter we say winter but then it's not too strong.
As in like later,
as in la. No, okay. As in like the winter sun.
Yeah.
It's not too harsh like the summer sun.
Okay.
So when it's 40% tinted and 60 transparent, either either
or indoors.
And even the light I cover too much because I need it's the winter sun, so it's not too harsh like the summer one. Yeah.
Now I guess we'll skip on because
you
maybe you can just give them the right quality. Okay, this is what you can, because if you take normal shades, watch out, so you can see money for, and then you find those guys, but I tap in. But
no, I might have advice that just for the ambience, it's swag, but most of the time, I'd advise if we even have lenses, bro, that change. Let's say for instance, when you go out in the light, they become more darker. When you walk in indoors, then lighter. So those glasses, like my lens, it's just that if you are full now, it's on request.
So basically, this business is not something that you're just running as in taxis as a buyer. So you're quite an information buyer.
Yeah, no, definitely. No,
the quality.
Information buyer, the quality. I mean, that's the reason why even my price I'm funny. The cheapest I think pair that you can probably get is 180. Going upwards, going with 200, 250, 3 clip, 4, 5, 8 clip, and then it's actually a Tom Ford, but this is like an original, where I also get I'm original. And then you can then purchase from me. Whereas now this is polarized. Polarized. Sorry. And then even the shape corn.
Yeah.
It's strong. Yeah. It's quite strong.
The bone.
The bone. And then you can also change these and then put prescriptions, if you want. Some of my customers where they just come to me for frames. Because I'm afraid who are taller, expensive. Sorry, expensive. Never taller, optical or whatever. But man,
as keep.
But at the same time, the style, bro, the style preference is not as strong as what you could probably see from me. Yeah. Oh, sorry. When you go to your Specsavers Nabo Toga Opticals, most of the time you get your generic shapes, on my specs where every Tom, Dick, and Harry has,
and they're not as strong in terms especially these parts, because you find that they break line but the frame, the front frame is
you paid maybe 1.5 or 1.6 for that frame.
Yeah.
That's what. Whereas to me, you probably get the frame for $400.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you do sell frames pair, you just take out
even that frame, that exact frame that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Now it's really strong now.
I can feel it now.
Strong enough which will offer your prescription lenses on that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it could be your everyday.
And the most important thing for shapes, as far as shapes so
So
you find that maybe optometrists they give you a shape like this. I mean, for a person with a big face like mine,
it's not gonna work.
This is not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. And so why the ones that you're wearing, they actually look nice on you because they are square, I'm away but at the same time you've got an oval shape. So when it's oval, you need to neutralize it with giving it either a squarish or rectangle shape.
Well, the violin and
no, you have how your face is. Round faces, you can't have round. It's gonna be it's your kids over around kakhulu njalo. So
lawa right for Rabusha Ren, so Mr. Lava.
Lawa are right for abantu abanubuso obuncane and obungathi before khona nyana so.
Let's talk about these ones. These look interesting as well.
Yeah, so that's
guys can see this one.
That's actually an order for a customer of mine, client of mine actually.
Yeah.
She's too much.
So these are not unisex.
Those are unisex, my man, but usually females look more better in those, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
But you do get males that are quite flamboyant. Yeah, like bakhona mfethu. That's sometimes
Bye-bye.
like you'll be amazed at what people like on a daily, because at the same time you're trying to help people, you know, and you're not trying to be judgmental with hey, I'm gonna style, I'm gonna taste. So instead of judging you or taste, I rather recommend some stuff to you.
Try this,
and then you know what I usually do? I say, don't ask me what agile program. Buza abantu mhlambe experiment or samba nabo or whoever. So that
my opinions are different.
So that it doesn't seem as if much like say that I'm just a bluff. I want you to hear the truth, what people see.
Yeah.
What do you think? But then at the same time, it's my choice given to you. With dog, try these.
But you know what? I find this business very intriguing. Yeah. Like I'm just wondering, roughly, my numbers. How many units do you say you push in a month? Let's say in a bad month.
In a bad month.
Yeah, or just any average month.
Units. Ooh,
I'm just thinking. They only go like
in a bad month. Maybe we're looking at about 40 pairs.
40 pairs.
Yeah, that's a bad month.
Okay, and then that means in the stock and sell that for the next month. You still have the same stock from the previous month.
Yeah, so right now, right, I've even changed my business model, right? I think the reason why I've done that is that I used to carry a lot of shades around, and then get like in the way and buy it. But that's when before we went to my stores, I would
like when you go to my events and then
exactly.
The store,
but now I don't even go out that much anymore, because now the engine is running, Instagram is running, WhatsApp is running on its own. So I don't really need to be out there. Pusha, Emakoneni, Emapatini, so it's not much easier for me. It took a while. It took a while to figure corner because it wasn't easy. Like,
so now shall we tell us something, and you.
As been a problem, I'm saying too much.
I'm shy.
Like most of the time, if I'm out, maybe someone sees me, right?
Yeah.
And they see the shade that I'm wearing. Wasn't like X, you know, and then sometimes I even sell the stuff that I'm wearing, like okay, no, I send you from secret fast.
Yeah,
but send them because I know that I'm gonna get that shade.
Yeah,
no matter. But then bona by 20 no matter, and see that's other thing.
So now with the store that you're going to be opening now, are you going to be focusing mostly on these, or are you also going to try and push more in the Bama frames, as you mentioned? Because I guess that's something that's very important.
Right now, I'm trying to push these first. Because I'm also trying to get an actual, operational area in the mall vicinity for my frames and everything else. So right now, my focus is mostly on these because I've got quite a number of
units that you need to push.
Units that I also need to push.
Yeah.
So when I'm launching, I'm going to be pushing these, and then I'm going to have a slightly cheaper range because I'm not too sure which market there's but I just want to test around Egypt. I'll probably have stuff starting from 150 going upwards.
Yeah.
So it's much easier and quicker to move than with
But now, you know, the one thing that fascinates me about these, I'm looking at the quality. With the quality it's quite dope. I mean, look at these. Let's show the camera there. If you see here, metal and our Kobe, like a strong.
It's visors, my brother, yeah.
So how much are these?
So that's 250.
250.
Correct.
Yo, I know. Quality man.
It's the best, man. See, that's the thing. Is that now I'm competing with your likes of
the expensive brands.
I'm definitely competing with them. I mean, even air boulders, we were giving them a run for their money where they were actually complaining to center management to start a client down.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, because you pay a lot of money for next.
Which was good because I mean that's if that's not the sign which dude you're doing something great.
Yeah.
Then what is? So for me, I took it in a good way instead of I need to know I'm oppressors that are trying to no.
Yeah.
It's cool. They are seeing us. So what we really need to do now is just we need to push more,
sell more
everywhere. Yeah. So the mandate now, I need to be in every mall.
So now in social media, as you've got so many followers, do they also buy from you there?
Yeah, bro.
Because I see with every ad that you post, you also post my numbers on.
The bulk of my clients are from social media.
It's people you don't even know.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, and I think I love that because it then gives life to the saying, Uti, the people that support you
Are people that
are
don't
people
know
that usually don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is here, it's 100% true, my brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know half of the people. I've never met
Most of them.
98% of them. Abanye shop ngiyabathaba because yabo mhlawumbe uX wangichaba njengawo so yeah. But let me say 80% of them I haven't actually met.
And then when it comes to deliveries for abantu outside the province,
so I use Aramex, I use Postnet, I use Pepexi.
Okay, so people can still buy from you basically. Yeah.
So it's very simple. So once you've ordered to me, I can give you my banking details. I tell you. Once you're done paying, send me your address. Then I should I prefer paying who receive a package through Aramex, through Postnet, through ePep. Then I do everything, send you numbers, and then send you the way Then you get it.
And just one last question, I just want to find out something.
Yeah.
When you're running a business like this, because now you share accounting is scale. So now I always want to see what you apply. Do you also come through now share cash receipts, journal, cash payments?
Yes, I'm okay.
Ledger, income statement.
Okay, I don't want income statement. No, Lezo, I think it's a bit too much on my side because everything else, money. It's like, it's very digitalized, man. The only thing is, I just look online, everything is just like,
but the cash flow, we want to create
money. Yes, that's how I'm able to tell you on a bad month, I've made so many units.
On a good month, you've made so many units,
because I know how many numbers I'm pushing, how much money I'm getting, and how much money I need to still get.
Okay, and now in wrapping up, then, I want to talk so sit on Instagram.
Instagram is as IOM.
And then Facebook?
Facebook is as IOM also.
Yeah.
And then personally,
you can give the number because I'm telling you
blind. Sure.
Yeah.
Ndone Blind. So on Facebook you can give me Ndone Blind. On Twitter it's X_Shezi. But yeah, you can WhatsApp me, man. I could even give you my numbers. It's 068-285-9980.
Yeah, I can say it again. That's the last
time. It's 068-285-9980. And then just simply say, yo, can I please get your catalog? And I'll send you my catalog and you'll be able to view all the trip.
Thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you so much.
I highly appreciate it. I mean, it's very rare you find someone. It's actually the first person I've ever spoken to.
Yeah,
no. I see you take this quite seriously.
No, this is my bread and butter, my brother. It's still small waters. I mean, I'm growing, man. As I've said, we're starting small. I mean, I've got it's a year and a couple of months now.
Yeah.
So the business is growing, and thank you so much for the time. Thank you so much for letting me speak
I'm guessing that the next show we're gonna do it at the store then.
Definitely.
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully.
Yeah.
Through God's grace.
Through God's grace. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, guys, and you can catch us on the next episode of the Diaries of a Hustler. No,